Now that you've decided to start college at ECTC, let's catch you up on some of the terms you're going to need to know to be successful. There is a lot of jargon that we use in college. Knowing what some of these terms mean is a good first step. Credit hour is the unit of measurement for college classes. Most classes are 3 credit hours, but this can vary. Most associate degrees are 60 to 70 credit hours total. Full-time is when you take 12 or more credit hours in one semester. This is usually 4 classes. Part-time is when you take fewer than 12 credit hours in one semester. A semester is a 16-week period in which classes are offered. The fall semester runs August to December, and the spring semester runs January to May. It's hard for students to think of spring semesters beginning in January. Majority of classes will be 16 weeks long in one semester. We also offer 12-week classes. These classes begin 1 month after the regular semester and allow students a little extra time to submit required paperwork or get their financial aid in order. Some classes are offered on an 8-week format we call a bi-term, a half a term. These can be challenging because you still complete 16 weeks worth of work, you just do it in 8 weeks. A summer term is considered bonus. It is 8 weeks long and it's usually the entire month of June and the entire month of July. Students are not required to take classes in the summer, but they can if they want to get ahead or make up some time. Financial aid may or may not be available in the summer. Students should check with financial aid to see their eligibility. The 12-week, bi-term, and summer classes are shorter in length but cover the same amount of material as a 16-week course. Therefore, the classes move at a much faster pace and more work is required to fit the class into a shorter term. In your time as a college student, you will hear us talk a lot about general education classes, or Gen Eds. These are classes that all students are required to take to be well-rounded and well-informed, such as English, math, history, social sciences, natural science, and humanities. If you plan to get a 2- or 4-year degree, you will have to take Gen Eds. Electives are courses that are not Gen Eds or are not required specifically for a degree. You can choose any class that appeals to you, like journalism or acting or automotive. As long as the class is above 100 level, it can count as an elective. A transcript is a list of all coursework you have completed or attempted to complete. Transcripts includes the number of credit hours you've completed at each institution, your grades for that class, and your overall GPA. Add/drop is when a student decides to add a class or remove a class from their schedule. Deadlines for when this can occur is listed on the academic calendar and are usually before the first week of classes. A class schedule is a list of all classes you will be taking in one semester. As you are going through the admissions process, you may have holds that will be put on your student account, which will prevent you from registering for classes. Holds can be for a variety of things, like missing transcripts or test scores, and you need to take care of these holds before you can register for classes. Registration is when students can actually enroll in class and get a college schedule. Registration usually opens on March 1st for the fall semester and October 1st for the spring and ends within a few days of each semester. You can see the dates for registration on the academic calendar. There are 3 types of degrees available at ECTC. The first 2 are the Associate in Arts, AA, and the Associate in Science, AS. These are the Gen Ed transfer degrees. You may also need to select AA or AS as your major if you're interested in one of our selective admission programs like nursing or early childhood education. The other type of degree ECTC offers is an Associate's in Applied Science or AAS degree. These are 2-year degrees in technical programs such as welding, automotive, early childhood education, or human services. The key word in this degree is applied. This degree trains you to go to work and apply your degree after you receive your education. In general, it's important to note that if you intend to transfer, you need to complete the AA or AS degree, not the AAS degree. Bachelor's degrees are the next step after you receive your associate's degree. They are 4-year degrees that students can earn when they transfer from ECTC to a 4-year school, like Western Kentucky University, University of Louisville, or University of Kentucky, or any other 4-year institution. You will often hear associate's degrees referred to as 2-year degrees, but this can sometimes be misleading. These degrees can be completed in 2 years if you take 15 credit hours a semester, which is 5 classes, or you take summer classes, You must complete and pass the courses you take. You must make sure the classes you take go towards your degree plan, and you do not have to take any developmental courses. Make sure you talk to your advisor to stay on track and to find out your timeline for graduation. No matter what your schedule is, if you're a working adult or a recent high school graduate, ECTC offers several types of courses that best suit your needs. We offer the traditional in-person class where you spend a certain number of hours in the classroom each week. The number of hours you spend in the class is based on the number of credit hours a course is worth. If a class is worth 3 credit hours, you'll spend 3 hours each week in class. We have web-enhanced or hybrid courses, which are courses that meet in person but for fewer hours than the traditional in-person classes. Additional coursework is completed online to make up for the hours you do not spend in the classroom. An example of this is a class is offered Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That same hybrid class will be offered on Monday and Wednesday, with coursework to be done online, which substitutes for the Friday class time. Then we have traditional online classes. These courses are offered online but do not require meeting in class. Assignments will have deadlines, and the course is structured and paced by the instructor. ECTC also offers learn-on-demand courses. These online courses you work at your own pace. There are not individual deadlines for assignments. Instead, you complete every component of the course by the last day of the class. Many students find this open format very beneficial. You need to carefully consider the best type of course for you when making your schedule. For example, if you tend to procrastinate, you will probably want to avoid LOD classes. Talk to your advisor to figure out which type of class is best for you. The academic calendar is super important to make sure you're aware of important dates. To see the most up-to-date calendar, please visit the link on this page. Pay extra close attention to the following on the calendar. Drop and refund dates. If you drop after the date listed, it will affect the amount of refund you get for a class. Midterm date is the last day you can drop a class without getting instructor permission. Holidays and breaks, enjoy your time off. And then, of course, advanced registration. Students who contact their advisor early get the best possible schedule. It is very important for students to remain in good academic standing. This means you must maintain a 2.0 cumulative GPA or a C average. If you earn under a 2.0 cumulative GPA, you'll be placed on academic probation. If you have been under a 2.0 for 2 semesters, you will not be eligible for financial aid because you have not shown what we call satisfactory academic progress. After you've been on academic probation for 2 semesters and still do not earn a 2.0 for the 3rd semester, you'll be placed on academic suspension, which means you will not be eligible to return for 1 full semester. We would hate to see you in this situation. We offer lots of supportive services on campus, which we will refer to later in the orientation. Please take advantage of these free services and keep regular contact with your advisor. They care about your success.